All right, here we are in game one of this series between Blue Devils and Iron Phoenix. IP going to start with the ball and take it up to the 30. Man, I don't know exactly what position he plays, but I'm pretty sure Clamp is actually in the NFL at the moment. We got Duty here at QB. Gonna roll out to the right. Good coverage by the line there. Gave him enough time to hit Troy Polamalu, who just made his return yesterday. And running up the sideline is Troy, making Rigo miss. And Troy gonna take IP all the way into the red zone on the first play of the game from scrimmage, that is. And Troy is a huge piece of IP that was missing for a few weeks. Maybe even more than that. Troy was gone for a while, but just came back, I believe, yesterday or maybe a couple days ago. And he's already making a huge impact, as you can tell. And they got Nicho and Eli out wide. Nicho just signed last week, and that's Troy again, who's going to pick up that first down. Take IP all the way up to the 6-yard line this time. So Troy with 100% of the catches in the game so far. And Duty going to get sacked by Goose there. Goose, of course, subbing in from LR. And you can see, watch Goose on that right side. Goes inside there and just able to slip by. As interestingly, Duty out to the right. Avoids the pressure, and someone was just there containing. And that's going to be caught by Nicho, and diving into the end zone for the IP touchdown is Nicho. So IP score quite quickly and seemingly effortlessly on this first drive. And the PAT is going to be good by Duty. So we'll see what Blue Devils can do with their first possession, down 7. So IP have had a decent amount of roster changes over the past couple of weeks, but I really love where they're at right now, having just signed Nix and picking up Nicho. And interestingly enough, IP's line, you'll notice the gruesome twosome of Roost and Prego. Neither of them are playing. And Rigo out left now. And that's thrown to Prophet, who is going to catch that one for the BD first down. And Blue Devils, my first time casting them, so they got Rigo at QB, Prophet, and your boy Yassine out wide. And Spicy Italian at running back as Troy's bringing pressure here. And Rigo throwing it up deep downfield, caught by Goose on the leak. Thought that was going to fall incomplete for a second, but nice diving catch made by Goose. And the Blue Devils line is made up of Goose, Kiadi Mundy, and Player, who is subbing from Wiggle Warriors, excuse me. And that's going to be caught by Player 2. And now Blue Devils into the red zone quite quickly on their opening drive of the game. So quite an offensive drive thus far here. And Duty bringing the pressure, but Goose leaked off of Duty. And Rigo did a nice job of making that read, getting out to Duty. So BD on the 8 now. Rigo going to slide this one up, trying to find the end zone. Can't quite get there, but does get him all the way up to the 2-yard line. And second and goal coming up as Rigo out left, trying to find that angle to dive it in, and he will for the Blue Devils touchdown. Not Loki's. You Loki's tip. It did sound like I said that when I stuttered for a second. I was like, hey, hold up. All right. So Rigo diving that one in to tie this game up. Still 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. So both teams able to score on their first drives as Duty. Going to take this one up to the 29. IP will take over once more. So IP's O-line here Been doing well so far. Flash picking up Goose there, and Eli gonna catch this down the sideline. Misdive gives him some extra yards. He'll take it all the way up to the 50. So Duty now taking the snap, looking downfield. That's Nicho, I believe, cutting out, and Prophet able to pursue and get that tackle. For a second, that slide animation had me tricked. I thought it was a dive, and I thought Nicho was going all the way, but thankfully I realized it was a slide quick enough to not make that call. As Duty gonna get sacked quickly. Just trying to wiggle his way around his lineman, and unable to find enough space there. As you can see, he walked into the guy who was on Jesus' shield. This time, Duty going to run up, and Goose makes a nice diving tackle. Not letting Duty get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 7 for IP coming up. As Duty has plenty of time. Missing a dive. And that's going to be a wide open touchdown caught by Troy. So Troy been killing it this game thus far, catching the touchdown there, and that PAT will be good as well for IP. So BD gonna take over in the same exact situation they took over in earlier, down 7 following another successful IP drive. No turnovers thus far in this game. And we're in the second quarter, so we'll see if IP can get the first stop of the game here, or if Blue Devils will keep this train rolling as Rigo is rolling out to the left. And 2 men there, but Rigo able to get it out, and Eli gonna get that tackle on Prophet, who takes it all the way up to the 38 of IP. Very offensive game still thus far. No turnovers, and really no stout defensive plays at all up to this point. Seems like both teams are marching down the field with ease. And Rigo going to hit the leak there, but ooh, goes over player 2's head. Thankfully, Goose able to get back for that one, catching that for 8 yards. And 2nd and 2 coming up now for BD. Rigo going to dive ahead and secure that first down up at the 25-yard line. So we'll see if IP can lock it down here as BD approach the red zone, and 4-man blitz is coming, but one falls back. Just Duty now bringing pressure, and that may be picked. It will be picked by Beard Gang. So Beard Gang, one of those linemen that fell back into coverage. And you can see Rigo thought he could hit that guy coming back, but those throws across the field are so dangerous because it's super easy for people in the middle of the field to just make a play on the ball. And Beard Gang able to do just that. And this may be what IP needed to go up 2 scores here if they can put together a drive. And Troy, nice catch by Troy. Nice yards after the catch as well. So IP just need to take care of the ball, put together a drive here, and they'll be in good shape. Up 2 scores. As Duty throwing this one up deep downfield, and that'll be picked by Prophet. So Duty trying to make something happen, but his receiver was just too deep for him to get the ball out ahead of him. And ended up with a little bit of a blob there as Rigo. Pressure coming from Duty. And Rigo's going to get picked off again, this time by Troy. And Troy going to return this to the 21. So, I mean, net gain for IP there. As the back-to-back interceptions take them up to the 20. Forgot to replay that. Don't think I'll be able to catch it. Caught the tail end of the play there as Duty. Out to the right this time. And, ooh, tight window throw made to Nicho. 2nd and 2 coming up for IP here in the red zone. We'll see if they can punch it in to go up 2 scores here. And Duty out to the right. Pressure is coming in. Duty looking for something. And if Jesus leaked a second earlier there, he could have made something happen, but Duty throws it away. So it'll be 3rd and 2 now. Blue Devils looking to make a stop here to make up for that interception. And Duty going to get sacked by Goose. So Duty on the right side here. Looked like he may have had Eli, or I don't know if that was Troy running that out there. Yeah, Troy right there. On the right side, Duty did have him for the first down, but maybe he was nervous that defender would be able to close the distance with a dive. And Duty throwing this one up for the end zone to a wide open Eli. And Iron Phoenix gonna go up 2 scores here. You see busted coverage as someone went left to cover that other receiver. And Eli able to hang in the middle there. A wide open touchdown. On 4th down as well, so IP up 2 scores, but Blue Devils do have time to put one more score up here before half. 43 seconds is plenty. We'll see if they can get downfield with enough efficiency and finesse here. And they'll take over on their own 20. Rigo out left Duty with immediate pressure. And good job by Rigo there, using Goose to kind of shape around him and get Duty back onto his shield there. So 2nd and 3 now. That took a lot of time off the clock. This time Rigo out to the left. And throwing this one up deep downfield. That'll be caught, but unable to get out of bounds is Spicy Italian. I don't know, did Blue Devils already call their timeouts or what? I don't know. You'd think timeouts would have been called there if they had some, but I don't recall them taking any, as Rigo out to the left doesn't want to be sacked. Throws this one up deep, and it'll be intercepted by Eli. So 4 seconds left. I mean, if I'm Duty, I'm just not taking a safety here. I'm just going to throw it up or run it straight up the middle. Yeah, that's even better, as that'll take us into the half. IP will get the ball. Oh, no, excuse me. Blue Devils will get the ball. Down 2 scores. Player 2 going to take that one up to the 22. Okay, so Dev Nerd said they did indeed use their timeouts. One early on and then one on a bad formation. Oops, sorry. I literally just accidentally unplugged my monitor with my foot, bro. What the? All right, it's back on. All right, so 1st and 10 for Blue Devils up at the 39. Flash missing the dive, but corrals him right over to Beard Gang, who's there. And a 10-yard sack coming in for IP. Look at this missed dive by Flash. And Duty's going to pick up the sack this time. So back-to-back sacks from IP will give us a 2nd and 33 situation here. As Rigo, plenty of time. Throwing this one up deep. It's way too deep. That's going to be picked. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't Duty, bro. I'm tripping. Shutting off my monitor just melted my brain. Okay, we're good. Goose is going to catch that massive throw by Rigo. Great read by him. So Blue Devils now in the red zone. It's 2nd and 8. And that's going to be caught for the touchdown by Prophet on the left side. He was oh, man, he was wide open there. Nice throw also by Rigo. Okay, listen. Listen, bro. I just shut off my monitor with my foot, and, like, I came back all disoriented, bro. Straight up. I'm blowing it right now, but we're back in the game here. As Duty gonna walk right past that one. IP will take it at their own 20. They scored a home run basket. Yeah, bro, for real. I had the colors right. I just thought that Duty threw it, as Duty's gonna get sacked there. For some reason, I thought that IP were getting it back at half. So it's just my brain's in a pretzel right now, bro. As Duty rolling left, almost getting sacked there, but able to avoid the pressure and diving backwards to make that catch as Nicho. But 3rd and 10 coming up for IP. And we'll see if BD can make a big stop. But Duty going to throw this one out to Eli on that right side. Eli trying to make a move. Takes it up past the 35. My brain always been a pretzel. Okay, bro. Okay, buddy. And Duty. Pressure coming from Goose. And he gets that off at the last second. And it's a dot deep downfield. That's going to be a touchdown caught by Nicho. Look at how close he was to taking the sack there. And just gets off an absolute bomb of a throw to Nicho for the easy touchdown. And Blue Devils find themselves down 2 scores once more. And Beard Gang may be losing his channel points. So Rigo taking this one all the way up to the 30. Dude, that really was kind of like that Fitzmagic face mask throw. Duty could not have been any closer to getting sacked there as Rigo out to the left. And Goose leaking out. Making that catch is Goose. Goose has been timing his leaks very well, I've noticed. He's been doing it in that perfect moment where he can get away and the D lineman won't quite have time to reach the QB before he gets back up to the line of scrimmage. So Goose showing his proficiency at leaking out there as Rigo pressure closing in on him, and that's going to be intercepted by Flash. Nice diving catch by Flash. If the Blue Devils receiver in front of him had a dive, then he definitely should have used it, as Duty narrowly evading the sack attempt. Throwing this one up deep right side. His man's got a step. That's Eli coming down with it. And Eli just some downfield blocks away from getting to the end zone, but no, he'll be tackled at the 14. So IP in the red zone now. Fresh set of downs here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to go up 3 scores as Duty has somebody wide open in the end zone. I think it was Nicho once more catching that IP touchdown. Nicho has proven to be just an insane pickup for IP. Him and Duty seem to have connected very quickly. And Nicho has just been an absolute beast in these first few scrims he's played with IP thus far. Hi, Cert. Prophet going to take this kick up to the 30. And Blue Devils down 21 points. Gonna need a few miracles here, assuming that IP's offense keeps playing the way that they're playing right now. And Rigo throwing this one up deep downfield. That's caught by Prophet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cert has to be the best kicker, or else my 2 certified approved kicks are worthless. And that's going to be caught on the... Oh, man. Look at how close he was to catching that in the end zone. Just caught it on the 1-inch line and was jumping away. So, will not be a touchdown, but up to the 4. And nice throw by Rigo there, hitting Goose for that TD. Okay, don't time him out, Cert. Nice play by Rigo there, evading the pressure just long enough to deliver that dart to Goose. And Nicho took that one up to the 22. IP up 2 scores here. Blue Devils not out of it yet. As long as IP can just put together a slow little drive here. Maybe a lot of that from Duty, a lot of run plays. Keep that clock churning. Blue Devils, gonna be tough for them to make a comeback here as Duty. Whoa, had the wide open lane for the first down, but instead tried to hit Troy there. And Duty gonna evade the pressure. Can he evade it longer though? Yes, he can. And that's, ooh, just behind Jesus. Thought he was gonna catch that one with his toes, but no. 4th and 2 coming up now for IP. This could be the stop that BD need to get themselves back in this game, but Nicho is gonna catch that first down. And IP will continue this drive. Duty now has plenty of time, and that's going to be picked by Goose. So a great play on the ball by Goose there. Keep an eye on him there by the line of scrimmage, and then Goose just makes a great read on that leaking lineman and dives to make that interception. That was a great play by Goose. And Rigo going to throw this one up deep right side. That'll be picked. But jumping out of bounds at the 2 is Nicho on the interception. So Duty gonna have to play this one very safe here. And he'll slide that one up. Duty finding himself plenty of breathing room. And that could just about do it for this game if Duty can piece together a couple of first downs here. Sacked there by player 2 at the line of scrimmage. Duty now. 2nd and 10. And the clock is ticking as Duty makes some nice moves and is able to pick up the first down with his legs there. And just over a minute remaining in this game as Duty will take this snap. Gotta assume he's just looking to... Oh, he has a man wide open deep downfield, but that may be too deep. It is. Nicho had a massive step there, but Duty unable to deliver him the ball. Not that it matters a ton at this point, though, as Duty has a man with a step again. This time I think it's Troy, and again, that one flies over the head of Troy this time. So 2 plays in a row that Duty has had a receiver with a few steps deep downfield, but just overthrowing it. Crossing routes coming in the middle of the field there, but Duty gonna dive this one up for the first down himself. 30 seconds left. And we'll see what Duty does here. Gotta assume that at some point IP is gonna start taking a shot for the end zone every play, and that might be right now as Eli is gonna catch that one all the way up at the 8. First and goal now for IP. 7 seconds left. They could take 2 shots at the end zone here if they're quick about this first one. But they may not be. No, this will be the last play of the game. And that's caught for a touchdown by Beard Gang on the leak in that left side of the end zone. So, assuming this PAT is good, final score here is going to be 42-21. IP gonna win by 3 scores, so a commanding IP victory here. Joey Football, yeah, there's a draft tonight. Joey Football, you couldn't get drafted if you were the only dude that signed up. No, sign-ups closed yesterday, and also 160 people signed up, and I think something like 70 can get drafted, so there's no chance Joey Football gets drafted. as Rigo up past the 30 to the 34 here in game 2 of this matchup, between Blue Devils and Iron Phoenix. Iron Phoenix took game 1 in a convincing fashion. Yeah, P. Damien, I didn't know where it was though. Yeah, 100% Roost. As Rigo out to the left now. Has time. Can he make something happen here? His receiver is trying to give him something to work with, but no. He'll throw that one away. Good decision there, not trying to force the ball. And throwing a pick. So, always throw it away. Better than that situation where you could clearly see nobody was open. And Rigo throwing this one up center of the field to BB Slayer, 22. I thought it was a chicken farm, but I don't have a chicken farm, so it's not in my base. I know that. As Rigo gonna get sacked by Duty. And whoop, my replay very scuffed there. Oh, nope, we're good. And Duty, you can see just sliding up, picking up Rigo. Okay, I'm gonna have to relook at this screenshot, P. Damien. Because I looked at that last night with my blue light filter on my phone, I think. Wait, did that just... Wait, was that 4th down? I'm very confused. Was that 4th down? So IP gonna take over. I was just too busy worrying about P. Damien's Minecraft adventures. And Duty gonna run that one up for the 1st down. So IP taking over early here. Screen to Eli on the outside, able to slide by Spicy Italian for a gain of 7. And we'll see if IP can take the early lead here, or if Blue Devils will be able to get the ball back. As Duty. Pressure coming, throwing that one into the dirt. Right at that 1st down marker. Nicho tried to dive back for it. So 3rd and 3 now, and Duty. Looks like he may have had an angle to run it there, but he's going to walk into the prone Kiadi Mundi. So you can see there, he was just laying on the ground, and Duty trying to make himself some room, running into him. And Duty gonna throw this one up. Caught! Wow, okay. Nicho said he was gonna pop off in this game. Didn't know he meant it like that, as Nicho. What a snag, and able to wiggle his way into the end zone there for the IP touchdown. So Nicho getting started early here as IP go up 7-0 in the 1st quarter. That was definitely a beauty by Duty. And BD are going to take this up past the 25, diving up to the 30, where he'll be tackled. So IP's offense has been clicking tonight, so Blue Devils, if they want a chance to win this game, they're going to need to keep the turnovers to a minimum, as Rigo's throwing that one away. Because if they turn over the ball, man, the way IP's offense is rolling, I'm afraid that it'll just get out of hand. And even if they start piecing it back together late game, it'll just be too late, as that's a huge sack coming in. I think that was Troy on the 4-man blitz. And you know what I didn't even notice is that Duty is playing line right now, as Rigo throwing this one up for the 1st down marker, and just over the head of the diving BB Slayer. So 4th and 24 now for Blue Devils, and you got to assume Rigo's just going to chuck one up and see if his man can come down with it, but he is unable to come down with it as Eli is going to intercept that one and take it back to the 30-yard line. So IP, man, my replays are looking scuffed right now. I don't know what's going on. As Duty sliding this one up, making 2 miss. He'll gain 6 on that run. Sorry, I was taking a sip of my water. That's why I'm one-handed this right now. Duty throwing this one up for the end zone. Caught. I believe that was Eli catching it that time. Great job by Duty. Making himself time. And delivers that strike right in the middle of the end zone. PAT attempt is good. So like I said, this IP offense is firing on all cylinders tonight. So if Blue Devils are going to turn the ball over like that, IP are just going to run away with it like they did there. And we'll see if Blue Devils can get themselves on the board on this drive as IP have a 2-score lead here in the first quarter. And Rigo gonna get tackled 1 yard shy of the first down marker. And it'll be 3rd and 1. And Rigo gonna get sacked by Flash. So Flash coming up with a huge sack there. Goes from a 3rd and 1 to a 4th and 9. Perfect dive by Flash, able to catch Rigo out. And Rigo throwing this one up deep left. His man is in the position and will catch that. So Blue Devils hopefully going to get some momentum off that massive catch made by Prophet. Sorry, boys. I have to message Toxic back real quick as Rigo going to get tackled 3 yards shy of the first down marker. So Rigo, nice job evading the pressure, but unfortunately will be intercepted by Eli. So IP gonna take over on their own 6, so Blue Devils do have a chance. That was a nice move there by Rigo, though, avoiding that 4-man blitz, but ultimately the pressure did force him to make a mistake, as this is a screen to Eli to get IP some breathing room, and Eli all of a sudden is broken free, and Eli is gallivanting up the sideline. All the way to the 47 goes Eli. So IP now, still just the second quarter. They're up 2 scores, looking to make it 3 as Duty throwing up a bomb there, but it's Nicho thought he was in the perfect position, but flies just over his head. Hey, Hank, thank you for stopping by, brother. I honestly thought that you had already left, but appreciate it, and congrats on the gifted sub to the best streamer on the planet. So 3rd and 3 for IP now. A stop here for BD would be massive. And Duty not finding anything, going to throw this one into the dirt. Fourth and 3 now for IP. As Duty looking for something, and that's going to be Troy on the comeback. Picking up that key first down. If IP wants to keep rolling down the field here. And it'll be 1st and 10. And it's busted coverage. Eli is wide open downfield. I'm going to start the replay a little bit early so we can hopefully see where this went wrong. Oh man, you can see both of the coverage defenders that were in that back right side. They both cut in onto Troy. So look here. You can see them both go and bite on Troy's route, and Eli was just left completely wide open So a defensive mistake there by Blue Devils is going to let IP go up 21-0. And BD going to take this kick up to the 34. So Rigo, ooh, Duty bringing pressure. And Rigo throwing this one out to BB Slayer for the first down. Blue Devils definitely going to want to score here before half at least once. Roost is taking a little bit of a break from Gridiron at the moment. He's at work right now. But Rigo throwing this one up deep down the field. That will be intercepted by Eli. Oh, I think I just pressed the wrong button, so this replay might be a little bit scuffed. Nope, it's good. As Rigo just trying to make something happen there. And that's a trap that a lot of teams that fall down in a situation like this will fall into, is just making desperate throws, trying to make something happen, trying to chip away at the lead. But a lot of the times it ends up in situations like that where you're just trying to force it a little bit too hard and throw a pick. And Flash with some crazy moves down the sideline, and Flash is going to go all the way to the end zone for IP here. Started the replay just at the tail end of it, so didn't catch the boogies real quick. But insane moves by Flash there. Going up the sideline, a lot of missed dives. And all of a sudden, IP have just run away with this one. Up 28-0 before we head into halftime. And Beard Gang may be losing his points and will be that much further away from the 5 million channel point TMlive meetup redemption, as Rigo and the Blue Devils are just going to look to get a score up here before half. That one falls incomplete, so it'll be 2nd and 10, 35 seconds left. And Rigo gonna get sacked by the prone Duty. So Rigo stepped in some duty there on the ground. You can see Duty trying to connect on that dive, and Rigo ends up walking right into him, as this will be thrown up for the first down if it's caught, but it will be intercepted by Eli, who's sliding up, making some miss here, and Eli will be tackled at the 13. So at this point, this was just Rigo really not wanting to take a safety and just trying to make something happen in that long yardage situation, backed up into his own end zone, as Duty going to slide ahead for a gain of 5. Two seconds left. IP looking to go up even further, as this will be the last play of the half, and that's Troy taking that into the end zone for the IP touchdown. So Troy with some nice moves there, sliding towards the middle of the field, and Duty will put this one through. So 35-0 is the score. IP with a commanding lead in this one. So Duty, actually Nicho going to be the one taking this kick, and he's up past the 20, past the 25, tackled at the 27. So I mean, at this point, we're just playing for the box score unless BD can just come out. Oh my goodness, what a catch there by Eli. Unless BD can come out and just absolutely turn the tide of this game completely here and just end up playing out of their minds. It looks like IP is going to win this game already. As Duty throwing this one up for the end zone where it's caught for the touchdown. I think it was Troy coming down with that one. So IP just going to keep extending this lead. And they are playing out of their minds right now, as that PAT is going to be good. And IP up 42-0 in the third quarter. So up to the 30 now is Kiadi Mundy. That was a beaut from Duty. I was going to say a beaut from Duke, but that doesn't really work. As Duty going to dive ahead and pick up the sack there. So 2nd and 22. And Rigo trying to make something happen, but throws that one in the dirt. Pressure was coming in. Third and 22 coming up now as Rigo gonna get sacked by Beard Gang, so back-to-back sacks. And Rigo is in a tough spot now. I mean, this is more than likely going to be a safety or an interception, as Rigo throwing this one up deep. It's too deep. And that'll just be a great move there by Eli. Just going for the body block and just executing that perfectly. Look at this. The ball's too deep. Eli could have picked it if he kept going, but instead he's just going to body block, let that one fall incomplete, so IP will get the ball at the 5 instead of just getting it probably somewhere in the 30 to 40 yard range if Eli had tried to return that interception. 300 IQ play by Eli there. Some quick thinking as Duty. Pressure is coming in. May have to throw this one away. No, he's got some leaks coming out. And they'll be able to pick up some yards here as looks like Jesus. He had a slide there. May have been able to take that one all the way to the end zone. But almost definitely did not because he was blocking. And then he had leaked and caught it. So tough to have some stamina left in a situation like that as Eli with a slide. And making some miss, but ultimately runs into Duty. So 4th and goal coming up now for IP. And we'll see if they can make this happen, or if BD will be able to put up the stop, as Duty has one wide open in the end zone. That'll be caught for the touchdown. Couldn't quite see who that was, but IP just continue to pile on the points. And it's 49-0 here in the third quarter. So we'll see if Blue Devils will be able to find their way onto the scoreboard. And let's check the stats as they return this kick. 4 picks by Eli here in game 2 so far. Eli also with 188 receiving yards. So Eli popping off right now. And Rigo going to throw that one up to BB Slayer, but unable to secure that first down, as Duty has had a great game. 87.5% of his passes have been complete, and he's passed for over 300 yards. So Duty's been having an absolutely insane game, as Rigo trying to run up for the first down there will be tackled with 3 yards to go. And Rigo diving that one ahead for the first down. And sack leader thus far is actually Duty, interestingly enough. As Rigo has a man open deep right, but it's just going to be too far. So he's going to throw this one shallow to Richard Parker, who will be a yard shy of the first down. Third and 2 coming up. And Rigo trying to just slide it up for the first down, but Duty able to hit that dive as Rigo ran right into his center there. Look at this. He slides perfectly right into the center, and Duty able to come down with it. Eli with his 5th interception of the game. So, I mean, Eli at this point is just plucking them out of the air. And Duty gonna throw this one up deep for the end zone. Ooh. Looks like Nicho may have been able to catch that if he had dove. Not sure if he had the stam, though. I mean, prior to the dive, he obviously just did. So 2nd and 10 coming up now. Duty sliding up the right side. And Duty throwing this one up back left of the end zone. Has a man there, but unable to come down with it is, I don't know if it was Eli or Troy. But they were just a bit too far forward there. As Duty sliding this one up, a gain of 2. So 3rd and 8 now for IP. As that one will be caught by Eli, who will pick up the first down. He was wiggling before the first down marker there for a second. Made me a little nervous, but Eli able to convert and keep IP moving down the field. We're in the 4th quarter now. As Duty throwing that one to Troy quickly, as Troy gonna dive that one into the end zone. And IP up 55-0 now. And this is just a beatdown at this point. I mean, IP with a dominant performance here. Eli with 5 interceptions and 202 receiving yards. There's still 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. So, tackled at the 34 that time. After picking up the first down. And Rigo out left. And not seeing much. Has a man with a step deep downfield, but I don't know if he could deliver the ball all the way there. And he'll end up running this for a gain of just 4. Second and 6 now for Blue Devils, still looking for their first points of the game, as that'll be caught by Goose behind the line of scrimmage, though. Had to die for that, because if he didn't, then Troy certainly would have caught it. And Rigo not seeing much here. Has one cutting across the middle. It looks kind of open, but that'll be caught by Jesus. Great job by Jesus. You can see right here, he backed off, and that gave him just enough room to make that diving interception. So IP, can they go up 60-0? Duty gonna throw that one away. Pressure was there. So 2nd and 10. Coming up now is Duty. Gonna throw this one to Eli. What a dot by Duty. Looks like that throw was in a very tight window there. And 1st and 10 for IP on the 23. Duty, room to run, won't take it. Rigo closing the gap there. And that's going to be caught for the touchdown by Troy. IP go up 62-0, 63 if this PAT is good. And it will be good, so 63-0 is the score for IP, and this may be Blue Devils' last chance to get themselves on the board here. And that's going to be returned by Rigo up the right side. It'll be tackled by Duty at the 23. Nice dive by Duty there. So can Blue Devils get their first points of this game and avoid the shutout? Oh man, Duty picking up a massive sack to start this set out for Blue Devils. That's a tough way to start a drive. As Rigo, you can see Duty able to get around his man and just hits the dive. So 2nd and 26. Rigo going to have to be a bit careful here as Jesus being held. But that will be caught. So Blue Devils up past the 50. And that may be just what they needed to get a drive going here. As Rigo, trying to evade the pressure, successfully does so, but will ultimately have to throw it away. As we've got 29 seconds left in this game. And Rigo sliding out left. Pressure is coming. Rigo will be sacked by Jesus. So 3rd and 20 now coming up for Blue Devils. 20 seconds left. Their chance of getting on the board here is slowly disappearing as this one's chucked up. Gotta believe this one will be picked. It will. By Eli, his 6th of the game. So IP will have 10 seconds to try and go up 70-0 here. And we'll see if they can do that. As Duty has pressure coming in. Throws this one up deep downfield. It's going to be a bit too deep for, I think that's Troy, or maybe no, that's Nicho. So 2nd and 10 now. 2 seconds left in the game. And I'm going to go ahead and... That's going to fall incomplete. Game is over, and the series is over. IP taking game 2, 63-0 in the series. 2-0. So